Hey, what's up? Today's short stream. It's a progress update, an April update. The last time I did one was for March. That one went a little different, a lot more progress in that one than this one. I'd still like to at least go over what I did do. Anyways, I'll just jump right into it. April progress. I generally ask questions like, what books did I read? What did I learn? Did I share? What advice did I give? That sort of stuff as a way to know that I'm progressing or giving back. So I've structured it a bit better. Okay, so books. What books did I finish reading? That was called Turning Pro by Stephen Pressfield. I liked it. It was similar to The War of Art. It's very motivational. He talks about resistance. The pro always pushes through resistance. The amateur does not. DNF'd books, which means did not finish. That book was Mona Lisa Overdrive. It was okay. I think I got up to not very far, like chapter 4 or 5. But even then, I didn't want to pick it up. Slight trigger warning. I don't know. It's not a book for me. So I put it down. I won't read it. What books did I plan on reading in May? I think I said this back in March, but it's the same book. The Big Nine by Amy Webb. I don't know why I never picked it up. It wasn't on my mind. Knowledge. What am I currently learning? I kind of went through a tutorial of Rust, but now I like to make something. And one of the things to make is like a game, and that was one of the tech things I want to learn to make, a 2D platformer. So I thought I'd combine the two. So I'd like to make a Rust snake game. I didn't get very far. What do I want to learn? Continue learning in May. Making a Rust snake game, which it has been done before, but that's not the point. The point is to practice coding in Rust. Just make something. So I like doing, and then continue on, which would be learning JavaScript. Continue watching a tutorial. I also did that offline. It dropped off. This is why I do these, so that I know what knowledge have I shared with others. I did my best at trying to make a TCP dump tutorial video. I had a lot of fun. It's interesting trying to come up with like a script and then doing the demo. And even though a tutorial like this has already been done a million times, it hasn't been done by me. So I put my flair into it. Really, it was just to have fun. Did I share advice? Maybe this video. Did I make anything? No, I like making things, and I didn't get to this month. And obviously making a snake game in Rust in a language that I don't know, there's a learning curve, so it does take a bit of time. And also it requires actually putting in the time. Community, did I participate in the tech community? No. Such. I think there's like Austin tech meetups, lockpicking meetups that happen both in Austin and San Antonio. So I will try to do that, which I write right here. Attend one tech meetup once a month. I know there's like ATX 2600, and then there's like Austin Hackers. I'll try to attend one of those in May. Moving forward, habit changes. Reading. Need to read more. I didn't pick up the Big Nine as often as I should have, or even at all. I will try to do that at least 3 times a week. A bit more difficult, but it does add more accountability. I will see what I do with that. Learning, specifically learning publicly and being okay with like, I don't know something, and that's okay. But I would like to at least have 30-minute sessions, like Turning Pro says. Just put in the time and I will learn something. Learning and coding, I guess that kind of goes hand in hand. Learning is more like machine learning, which I did in a past stream, which wasn't too hard, but I didn't talk at all. But I think that's, even doing that, I learned about matrices and like multiplying them. It did some good, so maybe there is something to it with streaming and learning in public. Coding, 30-minute sessions. How can I improve for next month? Incorporate habit changes. Incorporate these into streams. Maybe not all the time, but at least a bit, just so that I am progressing forward more than this month. It's not good to compare, but I think I did much more in March than I did this month. That's why I'm trying to do this, so I know where I went wrong. And then this is a callback to previous stream or previous video, Tech to Learn in 2022, because I don't know everything. I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. And some of that stuff is bug bounty and tester lab progress that I've kind of put on hold for now. It is kind of difficult, and it does require more time, and it's one of those like, well, where do you want to allot your time? Do you want to find bugs, or do you want to make something? And I want to make something more than I want to find bugs. That's just kind of where it comes down to. So it's not to say I won't, but like, it's not a priority right now. Machine learning progress. A little bit. I streamed it. I need to stream more, or need to learn more. And if I stream it, then I'll have an accountability of like, I'm doing this. 2D platformer progress. Yes and no. I learned how to start up the process of making a snake game, but it doesn't do anything. The most is like, it's a blue square with a white smaller square. There's no snake. It's just a square. Mobile app progress, not at all. Between trying to figure out Rust and JavaScript, again, it goes back to how do I want to allot my time? So making that right now is not, I don't have to. And then JavaScript progress, not this month, but I will next month. And that's kind of it. Those are all the updates. That's it. Bye.